New time-out lengths. You can now put people in time-out in different lengths ranging from... Okay, who cares?
Are we live?
Are we already on?
I thought you were going to take a picture first.
I thought it was going to take a picture too.
We're looking at the camera.
Well, I guess we're on. I suppose.
Things look so close.
I know.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're a live show. This is Wednesday. Kind of like what? Almost noon?
No, it's what? Faith. I think her name is Faith or him. Somebody told me that it was a guy, so I'm not sure if it's
What's a guy?
The lady that says Wackadoo Wednesday. Wackadoo Wednesday. Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. We think we're on. Let us know if we're on. Start.
Says live.
Yes. Hi guys, Liz
There you
Snow.
go.
We met Liz Snow. She's the lady that came here that time. Well, I don't.
I'm so glad you remember everybody.
Listen, that lady that came here that time.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Her.
I know her
We
too.
know her.
Hey, so behind us is the Incredibox factory, which is now the RJO
Hi, guys.
factory for the next month or two.
Yep.
And we got your update on the RJOs and what's going on. And thank you for your comments. And let the show begin.
She brought the signs and the cookies. She brought the cookies that had all the pictures on.
Oh yeah,
all the
she
cookies.
sat right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, she sat right there.
Right
We want to show her chair.
Yeah. So we got a lot of information, a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we do, we'd like everybody try to come on board here, live show. Even though this will be broadcasted, you can see the show with its entirety later on.
Well.
Yes.
Well. Back to you, Randy.
What are we doing here, Amanda?
Well, listen what we did yesterday. Well, you've probably seen some of the videos that we did yesterday. And, I hope you can hear us good.
Yeah.
We went up to the sales lot. Amber had set up for Cake by the Lake. Her name was Meg that came by, and she did a really great job. Everybody loved all the sweets and the treats that she had and everything. And she said she would like to come again, so that worked out really well. So we went and got a piece of cake. You ate
horrible. It was horrible.
Well, okay. Should you be quoted
All right,
saying
so
that?
I don't eat any sweets. I don't have anything.
Happy Wednesday.
Tom went down there and bought 2 cinnamon rolls.
Well, Tom's...
And he grabbed one and he said, "Hey, Randy, just thought maybe I'm going to put it on your desk." And I looked at that thing, and I don't eat none of this stuff because it upsets my stomach up. It was the best cinnamon roll I'd had, and I ate it all. I mean, I got these physical goals, man, that I have to attain, all right? And that just set me back about 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
It was amazing.
Because he never touches anything. Like,
Zero.
no... Oh,
Zero.
Zero. Okay,
Yeah.
zero.
Including you.
100%.
Including you.
100% carnivore. Okay. 100% carnivore. Okay.
Next subject.
Moving
But it was
on.
amazing. Yeah, Cake by the Lake.
Cake by the Lake. It was
Man, the
delicious.
cinnamon roll. It was so creamy. It was so buttery. It was so
I got to show my
awesome.
earrings, everybody. Look what I have earrings on. I got these at Food City last year at Halloween time. So I got skeleton hands this morning. I got my black lipstick.
You been eating black licorice?
No, I put black lipstick on yesterday and today because I absolutely love Halloween. Like so many people, loves the the cooler temperatures this time of the year. Absolutely love it. Happy Halloween, happy fall, happy October, happy RJO month, whatever we want to call everything. And I got a little bit of a cold, but I'm getting over it. So I just got sick here. On my nails. There's my nails. Can you see my nails? There we go, like that. Nailed it. Shariah in Morristown. Give her a plug. Shariah in Morristown called Nailed It. She is my nail tech girl. She is fantastic. Love her. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. We've got 79 people on, 12 likes.
Awesome.
What do you want to talk about, Randy?
Well, we got a lot of things to talk about our builds and our homes and what's going on with the company. Mm-hmm. Before we do that, we've organized a big Halloween for the local area in Newport. We've invited a lot of the local schools, the grammar schools, grade schools, to come here and participate Halloween Tuesday night from 5 or 6 to 8.
Halloween, the October 31st, and we're all dressing up. Everybody's dressing up.
We're dressing up, but we're going to have almost all the residents are going to have their porch lights on. We're having some campfires, bonfires,
Yep.
a bouncy thing.
Excuse me. We're having a bouncy house.
Yeah, it's a big deal we're trying to put on.
There was something else. Emily just ordered a bunch of
Pumpkins
little
and
flashlights yesterday for everybody to carry around. A bunch of glow sticks for the kids. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We've been wanting to do this ever since, because we know when we were
Yes.
kids, we used to go run with your pillowcase from house to house, and there were 1,000 houses in my little town. And I thought, man, that'd be cool. We talked
Now,
about
that's
it.
something I want to ask you guys, because, I'm 53, Randy's 63. How many of you guys went actually house to house and you walked to the house, or my parents took us in a car
Yeah.
and would take us around, and they would go really slow
Oh, really?
as we walked
Because
by.
you had a little more, your homes were spread out,
Yeah.
a little country.
We would go, and Mom and Dad would be in the car, and me and Lynn were outside of the car, and we walked beside the car
Oh, okay.
and would go up to each house.
Oh, man, we used to run house to house to house to house.
Did
to
you?
House. Just run.
So did
sweating.
your parents didn't go with you?
I didn't. When I was born, I didn't see my parents until I was 14.
Now I do understand that. I do understand that.
Parents were not a part of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, Mom probably put a little bit of, if I was a clown or if I was a whatever I
something on
was,
you.
and then I was gone.
I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine your mom trying to get a hold of you to
It
do
was-
anything.
I was pretty squirmy.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Randy.
So I'm 60. Liz said I'm 60, and we went house to house to house, walking with paper and grocery bags. Rita said.
Yeah.
Yep. Orville, yes, we are live. Can you believe that?
Awesome.
We are live.
And guess what was playing on, I'll never forget, what was on the TV almost every Halloween?
The Omen.
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz was always in the spring
was
for
in the
us.
fall.
See, why do I think it's different? I thought it was in the
It had to be
spring.
national TV.
Okay, we're gonna let them sell it. Okay, and it was national. It was.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I might be wrong on this, but did you all watch the Wizard of Oz
Every year.
every year? Everybody did. I did. You did. Everything. I thought it was the spring. You think it's the fall.
I remember it playing, and I said, I gotta go trick
What do
or
you guys
treat.
remember?
Yeah.
House to house, parents follow behind. Dane Ward, invite the cake by the lake, could sell Halloween little petite cake. That's a great idea. I will ask that.
Yeah.
We live in a small town. Halloween is fun.
Yeah, she needs to come back.
Wizard of Oz, right here, Quilt Gal, Wizard of Oz near Easter. It was always in the
Maybe I was wrong
spring.
then.
It was in the spring,
Huh.
yes.
I thought it was in the fall.
That's one, but I thought, yes.
Okay.
Creature
Spring.
features on Halloween. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, I thought it was.
Okay.
But because you know
messed
what?
up.
Y'all remember Yul Brynner and Charlton Heston
yeah.
and stuff like that.
The
for
King and I.
The King and I, but also we would always watch the Ten Commandments. It was a big deal. We watched The Wizard of Oz, and we'd watch the Ten Commandments, and we watched Billy
But
Graham.
that was in the spring.
It was
yeah,
in the
yeah, all in spring.
around
yeah.
Easter. But Billy Graham, did y'all remember watching Billy Graham? Oh, listen, you didn't even have to believe in the Lord to watch this guy. He was so amazing to watch. I mean, he filled stadiums, and we would sit as a family and watch Billy Graham.
Oh, that's cool.
I loved it. It made you feel, because we went to church sometimes, and then we wouldn't go to church. Dad never went to church. And so he'd watch Jimmy Swaggart and everybody on, Jimmy Swaggart crying all the time and stuff. But we'd watch it on the TV. But it was a big deal in the spring to see Wizard of Oz, Ten Commandments, and Billy Graham.
I'm going to tell you, we started this thing, and man said, oh, we're only going to be under 30 minutes. We could go 8 hours.
What a joke!
We could go 8 hours. I know we could.
We could talk, and then if you wasn't throw Dan in on it, he'd talk. Oh, we'd never get off here. Dan just talk. All right, so let's get serious.
Okay.
154. You want to get started with the property updates? One of the things we are super excited about this morning.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, then Easter time. Oh, now listen, this person just said Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter time was Wizard of Oz. So maybe you're right too.
May have played it twice.
Liz said, I'm at work pretending to be busy. Me too. Me too, Liz.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to tell this really quick, and then we'll quit being foolish, okay? Well, I mean, that won't happen. We were in a serious meeting one time. You remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Randy, we're talking lawyers, everybody sweating bullets, and we're talking in suits. It's a big mess. Randy's over there. He looks at me, and he takes his pen, it was your pen, and he just went. just like that, just like he was just pretending, and I went, "Oh my god!" I was like, "He did not."
It was so serious.
It was so serious.
It was just like.
It's like forget it.
I can't go here.
It's like, listen, we ain't winning anyway, so what does it matter? We ain't gonna make it out.
You know what? I think my mentality comes a lot from my dad. All these stories he told me.
Yes.
Because my dad never got upset about anything. I'd never seen him lose his temper.
No.
He never argued with my mom, but they argued all the time. Or you can see that.
Buddy,
It's
she
always
argued.
one-sided.
Buddy, she argued.
Oh God. And but I remember
Like
him
Billy
said when he
Graham.
grew up that my grandfather, which I never met, his dad.
Sylvester.
Yeah, he said it was Sylvester, and he said Sylvester was a coal miner, and my dad was a coal miner, and they were generations in the mines, and they lived in these coal camps.
Yeah.
And it was a camp full of, just like if you've seen Coal Miner's Daughter with
Yeah,
Loretta
oh, yeah.
Lynn, they all lived in this camp. They all had these shacks they lived in. And so my grandmother would tell Sylvester, said, Sylvester, it's raining, you know, and the roof is leaking.
Yeah.
Right? And Sylvester would look at his wife and said, "Hey, I can't get up on the roof. It's raining." Right?
Well,
Man, he's
I mean,
good to
could.
go. And he didn't
Yeah.
care if it was raining or not in the house. He put
Yes.
a bucket down there. And then when it was sunny out, she said, "We need to get up there and fix that leak."
I bet that went over well.
He said, "There's no reason. It's not raining."
That's your dad. Your dad is, that was your
So he
dad.
said, "No reason, it's not raining, I don't need to fix it." So when all the heat comes on me, a lot of negativity, a lot of this, oh my God, stuff you wouldn't believe that happens. I got this place I go to.
Yeah.
It's just flatlines. You know, I just count it where
Well, flatlines, you
it's not
did.
death, but it's a mental death. It's just like this go.
Yes.
And I, you know what? I've told people in the past, you know what I hear? I hear this opera
you.
music.
Since when? You ain't never told
You don't
me
know
that.
me.
Ow!
And so I just go where it's
I'm
just
good.
peaceful. In the middle of a storm. I don't. So that's my thing of existing in a lot of this pressure we got out here.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure we got.
It is.
Sometimes, and you just can't absorb it all. It's like you can't do nothing about it. So you just, you know what? It'll work it out. Buddy of mine always told me,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony said, Randy,
I like Tony.
he said, they can't eat you.
That's true.
It's like, you know, it's true. They can't eat you. What's
Yeah.
the worst can happen?
I know.
I'm good.
But you got to put your mind to that. And it takes a lot of years of, because there is a time to be
Conditioning.
upset. Conditioning, that's a great word.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times that it's, it just takes, you build up to that. We've been in this 9 years, but we've been through
Lifetime.
a lifetime of stuff before that and everything
Yeah.
that, we've had big wars
Listen,
in our lives.
I think I'm at the perfect place in my life to handle just about, and listen, and I'm not taking that for granted because I got some horrible things that I know could happen. But I'm about the best place in my life to accept a lot of good, bad, and ugly.
Oh,
that
good. I
can
got a
handle.
list of stuff to show you
You've
later.
already handled me hard enough. I'll never be as hard as her. So I'm good. Carrying on.
Listen, can we just say, do you remember whenever Arnold and Maria, Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
and Maria, and he wore a shirt that said, "I survived Maria"?
Yeah.
He
There-
needs a shirt.
There's a couple holes in the sheetrock around here.
That is true. We both need shirts, don't we?
Yep.
We'd lose them. Just anyway, moving on.
Go.
So let's talk about first thing. You keep rising through challenges. That is right. We really do. We do come together and be like, listen, we got something we got to fight.
It's one thing after another.
It is one thing after
But it's
another.
not really devastating. It's just stuff that you got to do and you go on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's talk about a delivery that we just got this morning.
Delivery.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know? The trees.
Oh, the trees.
Yeah, trees.
What's so? Okay, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, if it ain't a big deal, let's not talk
Well, it's
about
not
it.
a train load of money, that's for sure.
If it's a train load of money, you ain't gonna know about it. Let me tell you who I've conditioned. These girls. I have trained these girls. If there's $1 that comes in here, you ain't never gonna know about it. Ever.
I just keep building.
Girl power.
So yeah, we got our crabapple trees today for the grove. What, 100, 150 crabapple trees? Something like
150?
100. I don't remember how many it was. And we got some crepe myrtles.
Yeah.
So we're excited about filling the grove. That's just another step getting closer to what we want it to look like.
So Gloria texted me and she sent me a picture. Oh, let me see if I can show you the picture of them. Oh.
So yeah, we got them. Leland cypresses are going to be going on the sides of the beach and the grove. We're going to fill the prairie full of stuff.
Can you see the pictures?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Crepe myrtles.
Gloria sent me that picture. She's already trimmed up like all the old,
Crab apples, yeah.
dead and deciduous limbs. I used to take horticulture. I used to be an FFA. I had horticulture.
We better carry on here. We're not going to get done.
Well, I mean, you got somewhere to be?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's our trees right there. So they're coming. Gloria said they're going to go in the ground Friday.
Yeah, I'm used to anything happening. I'm like, bring it on.
Yeah.
You could hit me with a hammer. It wouldn't be worse with how you hit me. You know what? God. I'm used to licking blood off my face.
Well, good.
From my nose bleeding.
Well, good. Okay, so let's move on. All right.
Yeah.
Let's quit talking ugly.
Okay. Go.
Okay. So, do we want to talk about why don't we go into what's for sale? You want to talk about that?
Let's talk about that.
Okay. Let's talk about. Well, never mind. But don't sing that song. It's a different song. Never mind.
Now, if somebody's got questions too, we want to answer
Never
them.
mind. Okay, so let me start doing that. We're just all over the place this morning. Fruit trees would be amazing. I remember growing up with a peach tree over near my mom's house that she had in front of there. Question, Randy, how is the stem cells working out? Well, there's a question I didn't think. Go ahead, talk about that real quick.
Listen, look. So,
Why are you standing?
Because, look, when I was stem celling, look, boom, just like that. I mean, butt to the floor and back up. Stem cells.
It's a big deal, honestly.
I'm talking amazing. This arm wouldn't go this high. There you go.
That is true.
And I don't want to spend a lot of time on that, but you know what? When I got down there, they said, we don't know if we can help you. You are so far along, horrible about arthritis and zero cartilage.
Look there, that just came through on the
What's that?
YouTube. They're talking about the place you went to. It just popped up. Huh.
Someone's watching. And they said they couldn't help me. I've lost 1.5 inches of my height from my back being squashed.
Yeah.
I was a mess. I didn't think it was ever going to happen. And unbelievable.
Yeah.
If it didn't get any better than it is right now, I could live
You'd
the
be
rest of my
fine.
life the way I am right
So
now.
you are-
And I couldn't hardly walk before I went down
So
there.
you're glad you went and did the stem cell.
I will go. I'm actually going again in November.
That is true.
Yep, I'm going to get a booster of it. If I can get 5 or 10% better, I'm going to do it again. Yep, so I'm going to try it.
Well, and to just to touch on that, and then we'll move on to the tiny house stuff. But the stem cells, they're doing it more and more everywhere. We heard in Texas, and they're doing it in the United States now. The big thing about doing it outside of the country, what Randy's doing is going to Colombia, is that it's just so much cheaper.
It's cheaper and you get more stem cells.
Yes,
So
you
you
get
cannot culture stem cells in the U.S. from what I heard.
Yeah.
You can't culture them.
Bet-
Now you can take them from umbilical cord, but you can't multiply them.
I see. Betty on here wanted to know whatever happened to your Baker's cyst, and I do too. I didn't.
Okay, so the Baker cyst normally has to rest. It took a year for that thing to go away.
Behind his knee.
Yeah. So it's behind my knee, and it finally went away.
Finally went away. It took a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Okay. So anything else you want to say about the stem cells?
No, and
You're just a big promoter of it because it did work for you.
100%. And also, I'm always looking. My hobby is longevity and health and all that stuff. And so I am now taking some peptides also.
Okay.
And peptides is
Oh, look, Gatlin Bear said I had stem cell therapy here in Paducah, Kentucky.
you can get.
So you can get it done, right?
So there's all types of stem cells. You can use your own. You can use your fat. You can do your bone marrow. You can out of the blood. But what I got was umbilical stem cells from a baby. that
Okay.
was born. They took their umbilical cord and they used that, extracted the stem cells, and that's what I got.
Yes, I am AC from umbilical cord. Yes,
Yeah.
Gatlin and also Jill. Jill said that she wants more stem cells. One of the things that if my daughter-in-law, if she gets pregnant again, I requested to have the umbilical cord, like bank it. Oh, how nice. Marissa said, I love you, Amanda and Randy, love from Portugal. But that's one of the things that is just, in new science and coming up and everything.
It's been going on for 15, 20
I know.
years.
It's like, my gosh.
People don't want to go outside of getting knee replacement, shoulder replacement, hip replacement.
I
All
know,
that
yes.
stuff. I do. I don't want to be cut on if I can help it. I want to keep everything I got. I mean, I have zero cartilage in
Kansas.
my knees.
Hello from Kansas. Fun Size Lady. Well, that's a great name. Fun Size Lady. I love that. Plus, what was those injections? Plus PRP injections along with the stem cells. What's a PRP injection?
I think that's where they take your blood, your platelets, they spin it, and they get the stuff out of it. And then
That's
they shoot it
what
back
my
in you.
aunt had
Is
done.
that vampire and stuff? Yeah.
Listen to you. You've been listening. Rudy's been listening to spa stuff. So okay. So anyway, so moving on from the stem cells and everything, that's just a great thing and new science and everything. That's just exciting. So that's great. Super expensive, but it's hopefully one day it'll be like a normal.
I
Normalcy.
don't own nothing in this world, pretty much.
Platelet-rich
But
plasma.
if I can get that done, that's where my money's going. Yeah.
Yes, my dream is to one day live in a fun-size home too. Love you guys. That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so let's talk about some homes that we have for sale.
Yeah. Do it.
Okay. So yesterday we did 2 videos, and I think Alyssa posted them this morning. One at 10 o'clock this morning and one at 11 o'clock this morning. So the 10 o'clock video is on YouTube right now. 10 by 20 Dalton, $99,000, and it comes with a beach lot to lease. Okay.
So a Dalton is a 10 by 20 like we did over here at Melody's house. Has the stairs to the right. You go upstairs and has the kitchen and the bathroom in the back. Beautiful living room. It's a Dalton with lap siding, LP, everything. What is it? We sell them. Well, we sell it on our website.
Right.
This comes with a lot, setup, deck, skirting, everything on a beach.
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the notes in front of me, but it was the house that we toured yesterday was not the house that's for sale.
Red and lap siding, teal.
Red lap siding, and then the dormer
is
sealed, which is like a dark gray. Which on that house, I think it had seal on it.
Red and dark gray.
Which they said was really pretty. Coming here in 3 weeks. It will be ready and set up on the beach.
Yeah.
So this is a move-in ready home, okay?
Yes.
It's Amish.
We have 2 of them, that one and the Birmingham.
Yeah, Amish built. It's one of our models. So that house is for sale, $99,000. Listen, this will not last, okay? These won't last the day. So both of these houses, and we have these ever so often, so it won't last the day. But if you're interested, email, or I would call if it were me. I would call in 423-438-0111. And
I was trying to help you there.
oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But also send an email as well. Just double up and, Melody, Tim, or Will. Get a hold of the sales and just say, hey, listen, I want this house. I need to get a hold of them now, okay? The other one that just posted was a 10 by 34 Birmingham, $135,000. Everything included, going to be on a prairie lot. This was so odd for this prairie lot to come up. That never happens.
Right.
Never happens, guys. So we're talking, it's a corner prairie lot, beautiful lot, right there in the prairie, 10 by 34 Birmingham, $135,000. It won't last today. I don't know what we're talking, move in ready. There's so many people that we feel for that we honestly, if we ever get in a position, we should just build homes and sell them because people need to move in right away.
Well,
always.
That's what we're doing. Our Amish are about 2 months behind, and that's it. If we don't sell anymore, we're going to keep building homes. Even like if we don't pre-sell them, we're going to keep building so we can just put them up for sale.
We always sell them. People are always ready, need something.
There's a lot of information on
Oh,
that.
I know. I was just going to write down something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, now the other 2 homes, we have 2 other homes that are available, okay? Except there aren't places to put them. Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's the issue. And of course, another thing is that we're looking for land always. We're always open for other communities and things like that because we do not have any more lots here, correct?
Okay, so you want to, let's talk about those 2 homes before we go to the land.
Yeah, okay. So 2 of the houses we have 2 other houses.
For sale.
For sale, just the home, okay? So it does not come with a lot at all. So these are going to be
grab and go,
come and get them.
They're here ready to go up on the sales.
They're cash.
They came available to us.
Mm-hmm. They just popped up. They come up available to us. We have 2 of them, okay? I need to double check if that one RJO is at 8x16.
I think it is.
Okay, I think both of them are 8x16. So we have a wood stained RJO 8x16 for sale.
One of the original RJOs.
One of the originals.
Back about 3 or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful inside.
Yes.
It's got a lot of. If you're interested in it, just
contact us.
Sales at Incredible Tiny Homes.
Yeah. And sales does not know about it yet.
Right.
We've not told sales yet.
Yeah.
So when you contact them, they're not going to know what you're talking about. 8x16 Incredibox, ready to go. It's
They will
available
right after this video.
Yeah,
so.
both of those houses are available to take right now.
Yeah.
They're ready to take. Oh, that's Elizabeth, Marvin and Elizabeth from Ohio who brought the Amish cheese and the bologna.
I just looked in there and seen that big hunk of cheese yesterday, and my mouth just watered, man.
We had such a good visit with them. That was so fun. We sat there and we ate in front of them, didn't we?
Right. We ate. That's all I did was eat.
Well, that's all we did the whole time was eat during their visit.
Yeah.
So thank you so much
So
for
those
coming.
two
It was
houses,
great.
we don't have the prices. Just call, inquire about it on those two 16-foot homes.
Yes. And those are about, so we have, just to recap really quick, 10 by 20 Dalton, 99K for a beach, with a beach lot. 10 by 34 Birmingham, 135,000 with a prairie lot. 2 grab and goes, an 8 by 16 wood original RJO, and then we have an Incredibox, and I think it's the old panels.
Yes, it is.
Old panels with the Incredibox 8 by 16.
Yes.
Those are
Ready.
ready to go, those 2. So, and the others will be move-in ready in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So they're out there. So if you're interested, please contact us because they won't last the day. They probably won't last over the next 2 hours. Do you want to go into the RJOs next?
Talk about lots.
Okay. Let's talk about lots or the lack thereof.
Yes. So we've had nothing but pure success
Yes.
in all these developments and communities that we started here. All of them have sold within months when we offered them, and we never knew that it was going to actually be that much of a demand.
Yeah.
So now that we've learned that, man, there is just such
There's a need.
like an
Oh,
epidemic. of
goodness.
People wanting a place to put their home and get out of the situation we're in. So I just wanted to let you know that we do have, we just stopped on Buffalo Creek. No more lots. We're like put a halt on that. We do have more land to develop on the mountain. But due to the in Cobb County, they've got some planning commission stuff now and some zoning.
Yeah.
We don't really know where we fall in on all that, and we don't. I would love to say, yeah, come on, let's keep selling lots over there or building lots, and you guys getting them. But I can't tell you the time frame in which you're going to be done. We're going full bore ahead in. You know, we've increased the sewer size and there's some zoning issues and some things that we have to work through. So I just don't want to overpromise on the lots on our mountain. So with that said, we are looking at other places developing. And
Yes.
I'm excited about this because we've been invited to Paducah, Kentucky.
Yes.
Look up Paducah. We are looking in that area, and we are not going to do any videos or do anything more than just tell you that we're looking in that area until it's all done in
More
confirmed.
details to it.
It'll
Yeah.
be completely confirmed. We have already been up there. We've met with the city officials, some of the city officials. We're going to be doing another meeting with them. They've invited us, and I know this is not like Abbeville. We've learned a lot from that experience, and we've got a few other cities that are inviting us too. Actually, they want affordable housing, so that's exciting. Those communities, hopefully, we'll see and keep you posted. We do have a community in Huntsville, Alabama. We'll be down there Monday doing a video and bringing you guys. There's a small community of 52 homes.
Yes.
It's going to be on 8 acres. It's got a pond-like setting. It's real pretty. We're going to send you guys. We're going to do we'll put on we're going to exploit that a bunch and help you guys see what's all involved there. So how that system is we have nothing to do with the development end of it. We want our homes to be on there. So this person has taken land, developing it, and asking us, hey, can you now get people to live on our community that we've developed?
Right.
And that's what we do. That helps us sell homes, helps him fill the homes, helps you guys get a spot to put it. So there's different ways we do this. We develop and we market it and we put you guys on it, or you guys buy land and you develop it and take all the infrastructure costs, and then we'll be glad to work something out with you guys and put our homes on there and market this on our website or on our YouTube channel. And there's just so many people looking for a place. Now, this place in Huntsville, Alabama, we don't have anything to do with the development. We don't have anything to do with the rental and how much it costs and any of that. We will get you specifics in how it's going to work. We'd like to work with the developer, and if any way we can make this more affordable for you guys, we will. We'll work up some packaging for delivery, setup, different things like that to make sure you're all taken care of. And this is not just a person that came in and said, hey, I got 50 lots, this is it. I've known this gentleman for probably 2 years. He's purchased several homes from us. We've been talking a lot back and forth, so I know the development. We're going down there and doing a tour of it, looking at it, so we can, let you guys know what we think and what you think, and we will let you guys, come and visit, however that developer would like to run that. So there's 52 home sites in Huntsville, Alabama coming up. All right, and that'll be in next week.
Now, I'm just making some notes here of some things that people are saying. Gallo said come to California, of course.
Love to.
Somebody mentioned coming to Georgia, North Carolina, if there's any plans. Minnesota just has so much to offer. Someone said lakes and everything. There's just so much there.
Yeah.
Also, Lonnie said about Virginia. And Melody said there's a lot of great land in Alabama. So it's great.
And all right, so this is where I'm at with this issue. I want to go nationwide, anywhere we can, because we can develop anywhere and put in beautiful homes and beautiful communities. And we don't necessarily need to physically live there. Amanda doesn't live here anyway. So it's not like we're not contributing, but it will be an ITH community.
I don't live where? Where are you talking about?
On the community.
Oh, on property. Here. Oh, okay.
A lot of people say, I just want to come and live where you guys are at.
Yeah, exactly.
But I know when you meet all these people out here, they're having, they build that community.
They're so
themselves.
great.
So what I need is specifics about land. The first thing, if you know of any land or you got land, we need to know that it's tiny home friendly.
Yes.
All right, that they will allow it subdividing.
That county.
We need to know about utilities, which is water, power, and sewer. Those are just some basic questions.
Oh, in New Hampshire, yes.
That you can get. We'd love to go to all
everywhere.
These states. Everywhere. There's no place we're not. I have got a good friend of mine that I went to college with. He's an engineer out of Michigan. I'm talking him into retiring. He's almost done, and I'm going to employ him, and he can handle all these things. He will come to those states. He will study this. He will meet with planning commissioners. He knows how to put all the legalities in place to get this done.
So let me ask you something. So let's say, let me just pick somebody here, Lonnie.
Right.
Okay, Lonnie said, hey, come to Virginia.
Got it.
If Lonnie has land, what does he need to do?
Okay, he needs to call the courthouse, the county commission, if there's a planning commission, if there's a zoning board, and say, hey, what is it going to take for me to develop my land?
Okay.
It could be rezoned for multiple housing, different, is it residential, is it commercial? I tell them, hey, I want to put either modular homes, because we can get modular certified, or I want to put a tiny home RV park on your property. There's a lot of things that could that make that up, and there's so many things in my. Okay, I went to Nevada. We went to Nevada. I met with Nye County Commission. We sat there, and they said, hey, do whatever you want. Put it on there. We're out in the middle of the desert, right? Well, when we got there, a neighbor said, hey, we don't like what you're doing, which is fine. And they called the state, and they investigated, and come to find out, you can't do whatever you want in Nye County. In 1986, they passed a law that you cannot put anything on unless you got utility water, utility power, and sewer. We couldn't do anything off-grid. And that was a law passed in 1986.
And somebody was just asking about that, said, what about, Caroline wanted to know about the Nevada property. So what do we do?
All right, so we got 15 acres, and I love the property, and we're probably going to have to bring in all the utilities and develop that property. So it wasn't what we needed to do, even though the officials said we could. Right? The county said, do what you want. Well, we can't. So it doesn't mean it's not going to be developable, but there's things we got to do now. Those are the questions. You just say, hey, I got 50 acres, 10, 20, 100. What do I got to do, and can it be developed? And you got to know about utilities, water, power, and sewer. If there is city sewer, then that means you can build more homes on one piece of property. If not, there's going to be laws of 2 an acre, 4 an acre, 6, 8, 10, or whatever an acre, depending on your sewer.
Now, somebody, and this is so true. What somebody just said, Decor and Lily T. I'll scout out New England. Do you have a script to follow to ask the right questions of municipalities?
Yes, I do, and I'm putting that together for you guys.
I think that's
So if you
great.
want a script to follow and ask the questions for them, email us and we'll get it out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is the key. Who was it said
Yeah.
that? The trick to keeping it affordable, if the owner won't be greedy, then it's game over, Melody
got it.
said. And
You
that
got
is it,
And
Melody.
that's what we do here.
100%.
Yeah.
So
That's why we want to develop.
Right.
Okay, I don't want to partner with anybody.
no.
Okay, if you got land, I was going to partner in the past. We don't want to partner. We just want to come in. We'll buy your land. We'll develop it, and however we can work out a sale of it. But partnering probably not. And the reason is because the way I want to govern this and keep
Right.
the costs low. If you partner, there's just it's really no value.
And Caroline said, yes, a script would be a great idea and very helpful. That is
Yeah.
something that we can send out to people and say,
Yeah.
hey, listen, ask these questions to try to get something going.
We're ready. I'm ready to
Okay.
develop across the United States.
Absolutely. So somebody asked, and I'm sorry I didn't get your name on there, but they wanted to know the difference between the homes and a modular home.
Okay. A modular home and our tiny home, the difference is it's a type of inspection
Okay.
that we will have a third-party modular homes company, like an engineering firm, and they'll come in here and they'll inspect our homes. The homes have to be engineered, they have to be drawn up by an architect, they have to be stamped. Everything is like building a regular home in a city somewhere that says, hey, here's a blueprint of a house.
Okay.
So then we have to build that house according exactly to that blueprint. It's inspected in the process building right out here in the factory. And then when it goes to that state, now each state has its own modular certification licensing.
Okay.
So if we're wanting to be in Minnesota, North Carolina, and all that, that's different modular certifications.
Yeah.
Sometimes these certification guys are multi-state licensed. They can license all 50 states, 10 states, or just one.
Excuse me.
So we have to build accordingly to your state.
Okay.
That's modular. Now, modular means that when we bring that house in there to you, the wheels are not underneath it, the wheels are gone, the tongue's gone, and we set it on a permanent foundation, and you put it, and it's like a concrete foundation. The only inspections are your footers, your concrete foundation, and the rest of it, there's no inspections by your local code enforcer because everything's done right out here in the factory. So it's actually like building a stick frame 2x4 house on a lot in your town, but we're building it here.
Okay, so Gypsy Adventure, my Gypsy Adventure, I thought modular has to be on a permanent foundation.
What I just said, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just, yes, permanent foundation, not on piers,
Yeah.
etc. Okay.
Well, Pierce
That's-
is a foundation.
Oh, piers is the foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, who said that? Rosaline said you are the king and queen of tiny home affordability. That's so
No.
super sweet. I want to say thank you to Prism Ward. Sent $10. Isn't that something? That's so nice. And something that we did not know is that, and we'll touch on this too, is that when you send money, YouTube takes a part of that. I don't
Yeah.
know how much they take, but they take a part of that. I guess they're the ones that instill that. I'm not sure.
We didn't know, but YouTube gets, I don't know,
We didn't know.
kind of a hunk of that money.
Yeah, so I don't know how much they get, but thank you so much for doing that because that's so nice. One of the things, and we'll touch on this and we're going to get back to the homes and stuff, but one of the things we
Yeah.
want to talk about was Matt, an update because people sent money for Matt. You all are
And it went to him.
and it went to him and stuff. So why don't you do it, because you met with Matt the last time he was here, kind of give an update on all of that.
Yeah. And he got some testing done. He came back from a facility that we were on. He didn't get the
Kind
finish.
of remind who Matt is.
Matt is a worker here that's 65, been here for 3 or 4 years. He ended up coming down with, cancer in his lymph nodes, his lungs, his brain,
All of a sudden, too.
all of a sudden. And so the hospital turned him away, said there was no work. They couldn't do anything for him. So
Right.
I'm into holistic medicine and stuff like that. And so we found a gentleman here, Canaan, that works for us on the line. He's into that too. And we found him a holistic place in Kentucky. He went there for about 13, 14 days. It's supposed to have been 17. They had to leave because hospice was here in Tennessee that they had to come back and register with. He came back and they were going to do a biopsy of his lungs to see how far along the cancer was, if there was any use in doing chemo. There really wasn't, but he wanted to get those tests done. I haven't touched base with Matt. Electrician Jeff went and seen him. We gave him all the money that you guys gave.
Yes, gifts,
They
letters.
were in tears. The money that you guys gave, it was several $1,000s. It was probably $3 or $4
Yes.
grand. What we've done to help out too, we've kept Matt on payroll while he is
Absolutely.
fighting this.
Yes.
So just want to let you guys know that he's, we're not going to let him just go.
Oh,
and
no.
We got him on payroll. So
Yeah.
we're taking care of that end.
And
it,
of
too.
course, more than whatever you believe, it doesn't matter what people believe, but you can believe in just healing. You can believe in the Lord. You can believe in whatever you want to. But thoughts, prayers, just thinking of somebody else,
all that means a
that
lot.
good vibe, spirit, and things like that. All that means something. So thank you all so much for sending letters, sending money. All that goes straight to him and his wife. And
He came back and started. He's still on the same protocol.
Okay.
He's still eating the vegetables and doing the non-sugar, and he's doing the hot and cold therapy, and he's doing all the best he can.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
He's real weak. He hasn't got a lot of energy.
Right.
Matt is a worker. He's always been just a physical guy that frames homes and goes.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing, he's just bored.
He is, and he told Randy, he said, all I want to do is work. That's all he wants to do. He just built his home.
Loves to work.
Just built his home. Hadn't finished the home. I think we're going to help out with finishing the home. We're trying to help all that get straightened out for him. But literally on a Friday, the girls was telling Matt bye, and he told them to have a good weekend and stuff like that. And by it was Saturday, he had a seizure, right? And by Sunday, they released him and said there's nothing that really we can do. So life happens that quickly. And we had just talked about yesterday too that we had a resident who passed away unexpectedly. And it just, life happens. You just never know what the day's going to entail. So it's honestly not to be doom and gloom, but it's to be mindful of our life and how you spend it, what you say, what you do, and how you treat each other. So don't just be out here willy-nilly, and we've all done it. Lord knows I've run my mouth and acted in ways that I wish I could take back. But, over the years you learn, and you really need to care about people. You don't have to know somebody to love them. You really don't. So thank you all so much for praying for Matt and taking care of him and his wife like that. That's it just means so much. So, one of the other things I want to talk about, somebody had just said this, and I'm glad they brought this up. Our houses, Incredible Tiny Homes, when you buy an Incredible Tiny Home, and it's been proven over and over, they appreciate, not depreciate.
Right.
So, that to me is a big deal to invest.
That's why they appreciate. And
They appreciate.
Dave Ramsey, the money manager guy you guys have seen,
Yeah.
I've heard, and I don't listen to him. It was a few years back. He said tiny homes were the worst investment you could ever get into. And I totally agree. If you're going to go out there and you're going to buy a home that's twice the value of what it should be, and how you're ever going to pay for it, or how you're ever going to get your money back out of it and try to resell it, right? That's why our homes are under if you had an MSRP value, we're way under any of this appraisal value if you want.
Yeah.
Right behind me, we're building $15,000 homes.
Yep.
That if you guys put it on a small Airbnb and just rented it out 100 nights a year, it's going to be paid for in 2 years.
Yeah.
Done.
Great investment.
Right? Just 100 nights a year. That's 1/3 of the year, less than 1/3. So what we build, even our biggest home, the Birmingham, that's $105,000, $110,000. It's valued across the country for $187,000. Especially if you guys think about the cost of residential regular homes. Buddy just called me this morning, Wayne, my old buddy. The average home in Knoxville, little bitty Knoxville, right, is $400,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 3-bedroom, 1-bath. He said right now they remodeled a 1976 home.
Yeah.
Resold it for $320,000, 1 bathroom.
Oh, Lord. Well, that's my house.
1 bathroom. Your house.
76 in a 1 bathroom.
Your house. That
I
right
got
there,
1 bathroom.
$320,000. That's
From
crazy.
1976.
It costs less than $100,000 to build. Man, it's not even that much to build nowadays. Materials are not that much.
I know.
My buddies that are building they're making hand over fist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's so if you take a tiny home and we're building it for $110,000, anywhere in the United States, that same home's worth $180,000.
Well, the biggest problem is, with us now, I don't think it is a problem of selling the homes. I think the majority of the people love our tiny homes. I think they love them. Where are they going to put them?
You got it. And
That's the problem. Where are they going to put them?
All I can to get this thing going.
They'll buy these RJOs. Randy's got new pricing for the RJOs. We got a 16-foot, 20-foot, and 24-foot. Where are they going to put it?
I know.
And that's where we're having the hard time, and you guys are having the hard time. And that's what we've got to get the nation on board with tiny homes and get this going. We've got some new projects that are coming into Cocke County, Newport, Tennessee. And, everybody, you think, oh, that's great. We've got all this coming and stuff. Well, where do you think these people are going to live that are building? What about the workers and stuff? Where are they going to live?
So what happened, Cocke County just put a planning commission zoning in the county, which they never did. This is one of the poorest counties in the state.
True.
And now they don't want to have affordable housing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so we're in that issue right there. They got the mayor of Cocke County.
Yeah.
He's just wanting zoning in here, and which ups the development costs. And it's so hard now to even say, hey, we can finish what we're doing, but to continue on in Cocke County. That's why we're moving out of the county now. I was kind of disappointed by the fact that was going to add to our development costs. We couldn't keep our development costs low for the $200 a month. And that's what we want to do. I want to do $200 a month across the country. And we're going to do it.
Yeah. And,
It just won't be here.
who just brought up about disabled folks and stuff. I just wanted to say who that was for. Jill brought that up about disabled. Any of our homes, and we talked about this before. What was it that we were talking about that we can make them bigger? We can make them.
We can make them. What you call it?
I said handicap helpful.
Yeah.
Instead of not so much ADA compliant, but handicap helpful.
Yeah.
So we could just do our own guidelines.
We got a what do you call it? Zero clearance shower. So you can just roll right into the shower. Mm-hmm. Grab bars. Larger doors, areas around the toilet, and kitchens.
Mm-hmm. The other thing too is I want to bring up is selling lots. Would you consider selling lots? Oh, girl, thank you. Look at that. Girl's got some lunch from Wendy's.
Would we consider selling lots?
Yes. Would we consider selling lots?
Yeah. So what we're planning on probably doing is the developments we do, and these are just news right now. Mm-hmm. Probably every lot that we have out here, the 230 lots here and across the street, everything probably eventually will probably be turned into a PUD that people that are living on them can purchase these lots.
Okay.
Okay. We're working on that right now. So you will buy the lot. That way when you sell your home, you own your lot, you own your house, you own everything, and it's something that you can sell and trade. And
Donna, yeah. And
so we're working on that, and we may do that in every development that we do from now on.
Yeah.
That we'll just deed all the lots, and the people that they're living on here right now, of course, they got first dibs on purchasing the lot.
Right, because we have talked about that before, that the American dream is almost dead of first-time buyers and people owning a home. That's almost a dead thing anymore. Everybody goes to rent first thing. Nobody thinks about, let's get together, we're going to get married, we're going to buy a home, and blah, blah, blah. That's almost out the window. They don't do that stuff anymore.
And I like about our attic boxes and our attic cottages.
It's opened it up.
A young couple can buy that and add as your family grows.
Well, the attic box, when you come up with the attic box, it actually opened it up to families now. So we don't just have single and double occupancy. Now we have actually families that can be in there. We can have children and a growth. You can grow with it. So
and I'm excited about that because we go into Paducah and all these states that people want.
Yes.
We start bringing the Incredibox there and the attic boxes.
Yeah, attic cottage.
You can do a 2, 3, 4 bedroom home.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Donna said in New York, the rent is $3,500 a month. Where she's talking about, my son's friend is paying $2,600 a month, and he is downtown Knoxville over there, in just like a 1-bedroom something.
Good God.
Seth pays $1,400 over there at Carlisle's place over there in Morristown. So there's a place for rental. I think so. There's a place for all that kind of stuff. But when you don't have the option, I mean, people are not having the option to buy a home anymore because they can't afford it. They cannot afford a trashed out looking house. Not even halfway decent is $200,000.
Yeah.
You can't buy anything anymore for a decent price. So the selling the lot, so you would consider that. So we got that done. There was something else I was going to... Oh, somebody asked about the TV show. Do we have any updates on the TV show? I've not kept up with it.
No, HDD, the producer,
honest.
called last time was about 3 weeks ago, and asked us if we were going to build modular homes that were 400 to 500 square feet.
Okay.
And I said no. So that was it.
Yeah, we ain't heard nothing. And honestly, yeah, beware of the TV show. And we are. We
don't really even want to care.
We're very mindful of it.
To help us market our product.
I mean, if we do it, we do it. If we don't. I mean, what are we going to do? Who was it just said that? I wanted to bring that up. They just said something I wanted to actually. Oh, LCC AOL. Please build an attic cottage.
Yes.
Yes, attic cottage.
As you can see, these guys back here are trying to get all they can to get 130 RJOs done. It's all hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
Yeah, I'm looking for 2 or 3 carpenters that I can use that'll build our R&D, research and development homes. And if you guys know any good carpenters that want to move to East Tennessee, I'd love to hire them right now because I got a half a dozen homes I need built that will be our R&D.
So you were talking about when we were talking about handicap helpful, what will the change be for the disabled to make the home compliant?
Well, it's bigger doorways, kitchen counters that are able to go underneath with a wheelchair, your showers that'll be level with your floor that you can roll right into the shower, bathroom radius for your toilets, and handicap accessible toilets, sinks. Just all those things, grab bars.
Do you lower stuff or like the
kitchen needs
to be lower?
Less cabinets underneath, storage, all that stuff. We're not going to be completely compliant with it. Yeah.
Broken Prophet said, "Who's the emo chick?" Listen, I'm very familiar with emo because my daughter and her best friend back in high school. My daughter's 31 now, and when she was in high school, oh my God, black chains, the eyeshadow, the baggy clothes, the black clothes. Remember, Lindsay went through that phase. It was so fun. I loved the emo music. I loved everything. But doing a little bit of golf for Halloween because I absolutely love Halloween. But it's really fun. The other thing I wanted to bring up was, Diana said she loved the black lipstick. So thank you, Diana. Renee mentioned, and some other people has mentioned on here, thoughts and prayers for Israel.
Ain't that something?
Randy and I were just talking about Israel this morning, and I mean, what a tragedy.
I told the guys this morning, I usually try to give a little 5-minute talk to the guys, let them know where we're all at, and I told them, I said, I'm not an expert on politics or anything, but man, all I know is, in the past, if Israel, if you mess with them, they're going to retaliate hard and heavy for what happened to them, the people that got shot and murdered and done. And
pray for peace. Yeah.
Israel's not going to just sit there and do nothing.
No,
and that's going to be a chain reaction with other countries. I have no idea the policies and all that. We don't know why that started, who's behind it. There's so many secrets in this world that we live on, and all I know is you guys, we got to be ready. For the economy to shut down, we got to be ready to take care of our families and financially get your orders, your affairs in order. I think I told the guys here, I said, man, guys, just get ready. We'll take care of each other best we can. But man, the world's just a little bit shaky.
They took children and elderly women hostage.
It's horrible. And Israel is not going to just sit around. Think what we would do.
Yeah.
If somebody come into this country and went to a music festival and just mowed everybody down and took kids out, we would lose our mind and we would all row across the Pacific to go get them.
I know. It's very upsetting. And, it not only takes lives, destroys lives and everything, it also destroys the economy. It destroys other, other countries and how how we would get materials and how other people get stuff and life-saving, water and food and supplies and stuff.
There's so much going on.
There's so much going on. It's so awful. We need to choose love and understanding. Absolutely. Couple of things. Biff wanted to know, what are the winters like here in East Tennessee?
Biff?
Biff. I love it. Biff.
Wasn't that on
On
Future?
Coming back to Back to the Future. Yeah, Biff.
Tell them about our winters, Amanda.
They're not bad. They're not bad. Back whenever I was a kid, we used to get snow, and it used to be really fun. It's never been bad ever.
I love the winters here.
They're
from
great.
Michigan,
Yeah, he's from Michigan.
so I know what winters are like. You come here, you will be like,
you'll love it.
this is winter.
This is winter. It's
It
great.
is a piece of cake.
Midnight Madness. Amanda, how was the cake? It was delicious. It was vanilla. I got the party cake. It was delicious. And somebody suggested on here earlier that we invite Cake by the Lake back for the night of the Halloween party. So that's a great idea. Yeah, so we'll do that. Underground Living.
Right.
He or she asked about loans. They were either denied for a loan or applied for a loan or something. Talk
Okay.
about our financing.
All right, so I
What
offered
happened?
$24,000 to finance a $5,000 deposit, and we'll finance $24,000. We had 70 people sign up, 13 people inquired, and only a handful, 2 or 3 actually said, hey, I want the financing. We have to have more than 2 or 3 to make it happen.
Yes.
70 people signed up, 12 inquired, and only out of the 12, there's only, I think, 3 or 4 that said, yeah, we could probably go with it, right?
Yeah.
So it's just too much paperwork and too much time to put in just for a few. I thought it was going to be something that people needed. Apparently, people don't, the payments are too high, and I'm sorry, it's $500 a month, and $5,000 is a lot of money to put down. So it's really not the best loan in the world for you guys, and I understand that. I wish it could be $100 down, $100 a month, and we just can't afford that.
Yeah.
So the financing probably wasn't the best of terms for you all, and so we're not going to offer it.
Yeah.
Also,
We want to talk about the
yeah,
contest.
so
Yes.
the next thing was the contest, and that was similar to the financing. So the first 100 homes that we sold last year, the first homes right off the bat, 16-foot in credit boxes, we said that, hey, the first 100 homes, when you get them, probably within the year, we'll come back to you guys and we'll run a contest of decorating. The 100 people that have been notified twice now through emails,
know.
everything, they've been notified. Only a dozen come back and said we're ready.
Was it that
No,
many?
a dozen inquired,
Inquired. Yeah.
and
It wasn't many.
there was only 4, just like the financing. There was only 4 or 5 that said, yeah,
We're going to participate.
we're going to participate in it.
It ain't enough.
We told everybody we had to have at least 50 because we want to market this thing. We want to show all these credit boxes and how awesome they've been decorated.
Yeah.
We got 5 out of 100. They actually said, out of the 100 people said, I don't want another house. It's free. They haven't done anything with their house they got, and they don't even want another house for free. So we can't have a decorating contest. We got to have more people participate. And
Have we already shut it down, or are we giving people a chance?
that was strange.
Are
That
we
was
giving
like-
Are we giving people a chance still?
No, we got to have at least 50 people.
I know,
to
but I mean, are
participate.
we still doing it, or did we already shut it down?
Shut it down.
Oh, it's already been shut down. Okay,
I mean, we don't have enough people to participate in
I
this,
know.
you know?
Okay, well,
So
I hate
there was-
that.
I wanted to give a house away. I wanted to have a competition that people could decorate. I thought it would be fun that you guys could see 100 homes decorated and people sending in videos and pictures. And
You know what I think we ought to do?
I don't know, man.
You know what I think we ought to do? This is just a suggestion. Maybe I should say it off camera.
Well,
Yeah.
if you got to think about it, you shouldn't say it. Probably.
Well. Okay.
And I think, you
Well,
know
I'm gonna
what?
say I have a suggestion, and I will talk about that with Randy. But I feel like there's another solution.
I
Okay.
think, you know, with this, I don't think people have the energy to do it.
Well, I have a different. Listen, I have the solution. I have the solution.
For the giveaway contest?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep, I have the solution. So we'll
let you know how
We'll
it goes.
let you know. We'll get back to you on that because that's a shame. Okay.
Yeah.
And we don't want to just let that go. All right. I want to say hi to Travis. I would talk to Travis every day. He's on here. So one of the things he's asking.
Hey, Travis.
Hey Travis. What? Where in the world you gonna blow up his Christmas tree? We got houses everywhere now. We ain't got nowhere to blow up the Christmas
Listen,
tree.
I got too many people here.
It's too much.
It's not safe.
It ain't safe anymore. There's nowhere.
I'm too rough around the collar.
Oh, I love you, Travis. I swear, you wouldn't believe how much we say your name, Travis. Honestly,
He's our go-to.
He's our go-to. He's our OG. There's so many of these people that I still see on here, but Travis is definitely one that he always.
We've had to, hey, just like anything else, we've had to change a little bit to accommodate the world and what we're doing and saying and doing things and stuff like that. We just can't be really ourselves a lot.
I know.
So blowing up the tree.
Listen, if you watch yesterday's show. Ourselves. I don't know how we're not ourselves.
Believe me, you're not yourself.
I'm not myself.
She is. She's herself.
She's herself.
I'm not arguing with that.
The other thing, imagine that said she or he would want a Woody with panels. What does that mean?
The foam panels.
But why would you want a Woody in the Woody wood?
She likes the design, probably.
Oh, the same Woody design, but with the panels.
I'm assuming.
Okay, I'm guessing that's what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
Was that something we would do?
I mean, not right now.
Yeah, because it'd have to go down the line, and the line's not set up for that. That's a new thing.
Yeah.
That would be a brand new ordeal.
So, everybody,
the design, yes.
There's some big stuff coming that could happen that I'm looking down the road in probably a year and a half, depending on what the world does and what's going on and everything. But we're looking at probably, I would say, I'd like to maybe leave this facility and turn this into storage.
We definitely
climate control storage.
We want to do that.
The dome building, we like to turn it into a convention hall that people can use that for parties and all kinds of stuff. Maybe a library and whatever we can do.
Somebody just said, "Why would you want to blow up a Christmas tree?" It's like you got to go back and watch some of the Christmas tree blow-ups.
Yeah.
Look and see why.
And so if I can move to a facility that's 4 or 5 times larger than this, when we have a request to turn in a Woody into a panel, we'd like to just click, do it, yep, it's run through.
Yeah.
And we know we can do that kind of stuff. We can be more efficient. We can build more different types of homes in a really efficient way. It's just a big investment. It's a big step. And we're just a little factory, family-owned company. And I won't jump into anything like that unless I know we're paid for, it's done, it's safe, and we're backed up and set. But that's kind of where we're going. We hope that if we can continue to be successful in what we're doing in our endeavors, that we will grow into that. So I love building homes. I love the new designs. I take a lot of suggestions from people and their floor plans, and we like doing those things. So in the future, that's our grand plans if everything goes. I'm satisfied to be right where I'm at right now, but if it continue to grow and what we want to do, we're hoping that maybe we can move away from this facility and into another one.
Yeah. We have lots of factory buildings from the railroad, hint, hint, Paducah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hint, hint. Good afternoon, guys. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's going so fast. There was another one I was going to say. Cindy, our biggest fan, she said, in Tucker, Georgia. Hi.
Really?
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. How are you?
Cindy.
In Tucker, Georgia. Wonder where Dan is in Georgia. You know?
No.
I don't know either.
You mentioned it yesterday.
Specialty, trailers?
Haulers?
I
don't know.
Specialty.
Hauling?
What's wrong with
I
us?
haven't got his card, I don't think.
Hey, Amber. Tell
Give
me,
my
come
vitamin.
here. Come here.
Give
He's
my vitamin.
he's
There
in
he
here.
is! Oh my gosh!
We're doing a lot. Look at this.
I'm over here messing with you guys.
Honey, speak of the devil, he shows up every time.
We're live.
Wow.
What's the name of your company?
Specialty Trailer Transport.
Trailer transport.
Specialty Trailer Transport.
We're never going to remember that.
Specialty Trailer Transport.
Specialty Trailer Transport. He was
We
in.
just mentioned you, and here you are. You walk in.
She saw that, man. Asking you to receive.
Perfect. Yeah, we're live right now.
Asking you shall receive.
How you guys doing? So
We're
from
doing
Tucker, Georgia. I live
Yes.
down in Thomaston, Georgia. I think Tucker's up north, like North Atlanta. But hey,
Oh, okay.
hey, we can cut you a real deal because that's on the way home.
Oh,
I
there
can
you
go home
go.
and see Mama.
There you
Good.
go.
Yeah,
That's right.
She's one of our favorite,
Biggest fan.
biggest fan.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Cindy.
Second biggest fan. I'm number one. Cindy. Watch out.
That's right. That's
Oh
right.
my God.
You all comment,
Dan
she'd
the
come
man.
Most days.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
try to be.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
how did that go yesterday?
It went great. Perfect setup. Everything was a nice graded lot.
Yeah.
Got it set up. The wheels were turning when the wheels were spinning when we left.
Aw.
We were like those hubcaps.
Yeah, off the ground.
Yeah.
And then you're going to Pennsylvania?
Tomorrow. And it's a 10 by,
That's a big
It's,
Too much
it's-
windy,
so
ain't
it's 10'7" by 24, and it's 13
by
feet
24.
tall.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my partner, he's pulling up about 5 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be taking one to Sirocco, New Mexico.
Oh, really?
She's getting the paperwork ready for that one
Oh,
right now.
good.
Wow.
And
Okay, do you know? Okay, Diana is asking Dan. Hold on, Dan. Do you know? Oh my God, no, the Hancocks in Thomasville, Georgia. Greg Hancock.
I'm Thomas Dunn, not Thomasville. Thomasville
Oh.
is South Georgia.
Where did you go that time? Or Foster went? Was it Thomasville? Some kind of cute little town
It's
in
South
Georgia?
Georgia, down near the Florida border.
Okay.
Yeah, Thomasville. Yeah, Thomasville. I've got a lot of family down in Tifton and areas like that. But Thomasville, because I worked at a dealership. I was in the
That
car business
Ford
for a long
place.
time.
That Ford
And it was
place.
Thomaston Ford, and we used to get a lot of calls for Thomasville.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Well, good. I can't believe you was in here.
Look at there.
We were struggling with what you heard us.
Yeah. Well, she said, I said, what are they doing? She said, I think they're live. And I said, let's mess with them.
Let's mess with them.
All right, we're gonna let you guys
All
get
right.
to it.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Hey, we'll
See
see
you,
you
man.
tomorrow. That's right. Look, he's got his Carhartt on. Oh, look, hey Dan, look.
Woo!
There's my Carhartts right there. I ain't playing. I'm telling you. Show yours. Look.
They car.
Listen, we don't play around. I'm telling you.
Flip-flop.
Hey, we need a
See, buddy.
sponsorship. Ford and Carhartt.
That's right. We'll work on it.
We're working on
If
it.
I ever get as big as you guys on there, you know, you start getting gifts.
Gifts.
Well, we need
We're gonna
some.
email the corporate office.
There you go.
All right.
All right,
We
let's
gotta
do
talk
it.
at the board meeting.
Dan's gonna get us
I'm
set
chairman
up.
of the board. B-O-R-E-D.
He's a mess, is he not? We like our Carhartts and stuff. These boots are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Randy used to have, what was those boots you used to
The
get?
Georgia boots.
No, those others.
Chippewas.
Chippewas. Yeah, Chippewas I used to get all the time. Well, what else do we need to cover, Randy? Let me just go through. Okay, what about, let's just finish up with the RJOs. We have new pricing and new sizes. Talking about 16 foot, 8 by 16, wait a minute, are they 8 foot? They're all 8 foot wide.
Yeah.
8 by 16, 8 by 20, and an 8 by 24 RJO. So you want to talk on that?
Yeah, so the 16, 20, 24s, we got them on our website. We just did a CGI drawing. We haven't critiqued it. It may be some tweaking. It may have moved a little bit fast for you showing a floor plan. But we'll show you more of that. But we're going to include delivery on them.
I think that's
And-
major.
So for a 16 foot
Excuse me.
new panel, $29.9, that's refrigerator, washer, combo washer and dryer, and cooktop range hood, all that. New panels delivered for $29.9.
Yes.
Okay, and that's with a bay window and a mini split. Okay, I mean,
That's with it?
yeah, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is.
I think so.
And then
I think you're right.
The 20 footer is $34.9, and it's same amenities for $34.9, and then the $49.9 was a 24 footer. You're thinking, why did it jump up $15,000?
Yes.
Well, what
There's
we're
a lot
including-
added.
What we're including in the 24 foot, it's a lot more. It's a bigger home, but I'm going to include the trim package on the outside and the inside, like our cottage.
Yes.
It won't have the shake shingles, but it'll have all the LP siding, the flower boxes, the shutters, the painted trim. LP is expensive, but it details all your soffits, your overhangs, and all that. Also, the inside will be trimmed out in wood over the new panels. Now, the new panels have no fasteners except for where the ceiling and the walls meet.
Okay.
We will cover all that with wood, trim the windows out with wood,
Trim
the
it
door,
out.
the barn doors, all that stuff.
Beautiful.
Completely done for $49.9,
Alright.
and that's delivered and with the appliances with a mini split and bay window. That's a major, and that's 2024. I don't know how long we'll offer this, but we're offering in 2023, and that's our new. And right now, and we're going to tell you an update. So I got to tell you an update on our RJOs, and we'll talk about that because we're not up to speed and we're a little behind schedule here.
Well, Cindy said
But-
she wants that RJO in her backyard. Said she's
Yeah.
going to get a hold of Dan on his way home. So
Alright.
she may be doing an RJO.
So you know, like the red one we painted up there, the
Yes.
16 foot. We did a video. It's probably coming out today. or tomorrow. But it's a beautiful. But these are new panels, everybody. These panels, I will take them panels to any place in the United States, snow load, cold, and Death Valley heat.
Yeah.
All right, anywhere. These things will persevere in any environment. They're metal inside, metal outside. We're talking no studs, no rotting.
Right.
It is a home for generations upon generations. And listen, $49,000 for an 8x24. It's got a bedroom, living room, kitchen, and bathroom, and it's delivered for free. Appliances in it, heating and air, bay window. You cannot beat this price.
We're already late for our.
I like doing deals.
That's okay.
Like Amanda always said, it's such you want it so bad you'll step on your neck to get there. You know how that's
Yes.
impossible to step on your neck, right?
That red was
You're
pretty.
just tripping over yourself to get to the phone to call us to order that 2024. I hope we sell out the entire year of 2024 before this year's over.
Yeah.
We're limited to how many homes we can build. All right? So if you guys call this year for the 2024 prices, at the first of the year, they may go up. Who knows? I don't know what's going on with the world or what's happening right now. We're locked in at $29,000, $35,000, and $50,000 for that.
What's the model that
80.
you're talking about again? Somebody just
They're the
said.
RJO. Go on our website and you go to the new RJO. Click on the website, IncredibleTinyHomes.com, and it'll run you through it.
Yeah.
And we've got some CGI videos that you guys can walk through.
That Marcus does, and they're beautiful.
Yeah, Marcus did the video.
Good job,
We'll probably
Marcus.
change them up a little bit, but the floor plans, the videos are all on there. And that's our new panel. Go to our cottage and look at it too. And it shows the new plans. Now, on his videos, it shows lap siding. And I'm going to get with Marcus because there's no lap siding. It's the panels, and they're 40-inch panels that we use, no fasteners.
Something I want to talk about really quick. Somebody brought up. What about the RJOs that's being built right now? An update on them and what's going on.
All right, everybody, we are behind on these RJOs. You know, we had every ambition to build 110 in October. We're actually working overtime on Fridays. Normally we only work 4 days a week. Now we're working 5 days a week. And I don't like doing that because there's a burnout on this. It's a very physical job we do
Yes,
up here.
it is.
But we are behind, and we're letting everybody know how far we are behind. It looks like it's probably going to take 2 months.
Not
to get,
1 month.
to get these done.
Okay.
We're doing all we can. The guys are out here. We have tweaked. We have sat here. We've had meetings. We've walked out there. We're refabricating things. It's just something we've never taken on before. All the guys have pre-planned this. We had 3 shifts. We got rid of the 1 shift. Now we're down to 2 shifts. We have a midnight shift or an afternoon shift and a day shift. And
the challenges come. I mean, we're talking. It's a brand new house they've never built before, and we're talking. They're not. It's not like carpentry work. This is assembly work.
yeah,
correct?
so we can easily build a house in 3 days. It's no, I mean,
Yeah,
3
no
houses
big-
in a day.
right.
We need to double that.
Yeah.
And it's been a challenge for us because it's a gable roof. And that's why I came up with the Incredibox shed roof, is because the efficiency of building that thing. We can build up to 4 or 5 a day on them, but when you put a gable roof all together, everything has to be done, and it has to be like, there's just a lot of cutting, a lot of time in it.
And that's what he's talking about. He said, "What were the challenges?" And that's what you're talking about right now. There was
Okay.
challenges that came up that doing the Incredibox. It was a whole different design system,
So
but the roof, is that the biggest?
So the floor's the same, the easy process. It is the walls. We've had to raise the wall 6 inches due to the loft inside and the door. So our exterior door, we've had it cut down. It's an 80-inch door. Normally they're 84. We've had to order special doors for this. We had to move the loft up for our trim along the kitchen when you go in
Right.
the back. That's a little bit. And then also the roof system. The roof system, we can only build 1 at a time. And then what happens is we lift the roof up and we set it down, but it doesn't have the metal, doesn't have the trim, the ridge cap, any of the gutters or none of that on it. Because you can't do that on the floor because you got to lift it up with suction cups. Well, we changed that out. We got a new rigging that we can pick the whole house, the whole roof system up now and set it. Now, if the house is out of square just a little bit and the roof system's out of square, there's no adjustment on that. So we have to calibrate this. We're going back and checking our diagonals and making sure that is. But we can only build 1 roof at a time. We only have 1 crane. We thought, boom, we build them really quick. But what happened is when we put the roof on there, we call it the siege tower. So right there, when they walk around the house, it's taking too long to put the metal on, the trim on, the foam strips on, the ridge cap on, all the trim and the gable rakes. So what we did last night is we changed up and we're going to build all of our roof systems on the ground, and we're going to put metal on. We're going to put the gutters on. We're going to do all that. But we had to change this up. So it's going to take a day or two to fabricate these patterns and these jigs to put that together. Then we got to wheel them in, because our doors on this side of the building are only 10 foot tall. The outside building is 20 foot tall. We can't build a house outside and roll it through. So what's going to happen is we're going to bring just the roof system in, lift it up with a forklift and set it, or our overhead crane system to set it. Then once we get that really piled up and going, we can hopefully build 6 to 8 at a time. Then we're going to bottleneck down at the end as the finishing is the interior walls, shower, kitchens, and the finishing of testing of the homes.
Can you reduce the slope?
You can. The slope
Broken
doesn't
profit.
really matter. It's 2 wall sections. It's 2 sections.
Okay.
You know, the Incredibox was 1. It's a shed.
Okay.
You just pick it up, boom, set it down. This one, you got to have a ridge cap. You got to have your foam strips. You got to have your gutters on both sides. The gutters not just on one end like the Incredibox.
Right.
There's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it.
We got it down. It's just we have to just tweak it.
That's right.
I'm hopeful for it. We got 50 guys out here. We've hired 10 more guys to work, and we're just not going to cut any corners.
Yeah.
And we know what to do. It's just time.
Well, it's brand
It's a
new.
whole new assembly line when it comes to the roof systems. And then on the inside, we got some different interior trim that we have to do. The bathrooms are laid out. The interior walls are laid out a little bit different. And it's not that it's complicated. We know what to do.
Yeah.
It's that now that we have to make changes on the fly in the middle of this.
Right.
So it is going to take an extra time. And look, think about this. Now we got double the labor of building these homes, right? So when it comes down to selling a house for $15,000,
Right.
and now we double the labor, you can see it's just
Yeah.
about a break-even home that we put in. But that's
Right.
fine.
It's
I'm good.
okay.
Let's put it out there. It's a great experience, and then we got everything bought. All the panels are bought. The supplies are bought. All we got
Right.
is building.
Okay, Felipe was asking about a dormer option for the RJO.
No dormer option. Lord, we're already.
I know,
struggling.
we're already on the struggle bus.
You have to do that yourself.
Yeah, we're on the struggle bus on that.
Yeah.
I've got a few other things. Joseph is a new future, I think Joseph said he was a future resident, and we would love to have you here. So I want to say hi to Joseph.
Yeah.
Diana mentioned a flea market, and Randy and Tom are going to build some kind of pavilion on property.
Farmers co-op.
Yeah,
farmers market
and so we
thing.
want to have something weekly where the residents can set up and invite the public in and the other residents to participate.
Yeah.
So be kind of like an every Saturday kind
Yeah.
of flea market.
So
kind
we're
of
having
thing.
all this lumber sawed by a sawmill
Yeah.
to build it out of.
Okay. Forest lots, there is no more forest lots. There's no more lots right now available, okay? Except for the 2 lots that with the home that we talked about earlier. There's 2 homes, one on the beach, one on the prairie, and one is the Birmingham on the prairie, which is a 10 by 34, and then the 10 by 20 Dalton on the beach. Those are for sale
Yep.
if they haven't sold already.
I know this is rude. I'm taking my vitamins here.
Oh, that's
This is
okay.
rude.
I was drinking coffee and stuff. Jill said that she could do payments on the Woody. Should we just have her contact sales? Okay, Jill, just contact sales. You were talking about payments and getting a Woody. Just contact sales and talk about that with them, okay? With Tim up there. Thanks so much. Yes, Diana, with the flea markets, that'll be a lot of fun. One of the things, because we're about to wrap this up, guys, but the Chief, the RV, what's the status on the RV?
I built that for my son to live in, and I'm not sure what that's going to become of that.
Yeah.
And like I said, if we had a bigger building in another division, I'd run the Chief, I'd run the Beast, we'd run the Woody on panels, the cottage, and all that stuff. So right now, we're just trying to run these through these lines and try to get done. We're actually coming up with a lot of customs. People are paying big money for customs.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Donna was the one that was bringing, Donna and a couple other people was talking about the Chief and wanted to update on that.
Yeah, I love
what
it.
about a washer and dryer facility on property?
It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, I wanted to build a facility up there where our sales lot is, and in the bottom part of it, there's a parking area, and I wanted to put a washer and dryer, or a laundry facility there.
Yeah, and bypass carnivore. Yeah, he just talked about the Chief and the RV option.
Yep.
The other thing is, where are we at with the mountain? We talked about the mountain last week, and Buffalo Creek.
Yeah, so we walked up there, showed you guys almost all the sewer is in on the mountain, the 85 lots that we have originally. The the lots are almost done. We had to come and tweak some of the lots. We're grit and gravel. We're going to start putting homes on the lots. I'm hoping within the next couple weeks. And then we come down with our primary power and water system, which is pretty simple to put in. It's just digging a ditch. It doesn't have to be on grade. I'm doing all I can to have that thing done and ready, waiting for transformers by the end of the second year.
Transformers, you would not believe the feelers that we have. Everybody looking for transformers to get them quicker than what the order we have in. So
Yeah.
you've got
It
that.
has nothing to do with us. It has the local electric company. They're overwhelmed. We're looking across the country. We got some leads on some other transformer companies that might help us out. So we're looking into that. But
And different
we've
options.
acquired 5 pieces of heavy equipment. We got 2 other general contracting excavating companies over there. So we got 3 crews of dozers, trackhoes, and skid steers on that mountain right now. It's a massive payroll.
Love and is Africa, you are both so amazing. Thank you so much. Tina wanted to know, if we move from here, the factory moves from here, what happens to the residents?
Oh, everything.
Nothing. It stays.
Matter of fact, it'd be better. You guys, there won't be any noise. The guys will be parking. There won't be a lot of traffic. No more tractor trailers. Everything.
Rachel.
I think it'll all calm down and everybody really love it here.
Yeah, Rachel's coming tomorrow, and she's so excited to be here. She's going to be a future resident, so we hope to. I think we probably will be meeting you, Rachel. Is that right? Are we meeting
Thursday.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're meeting a couple of people, so she
Yeah.
may be one of them. Liz, I have a lot on the Buffalo Creek. I'm not worried. You will get it done, and we will.
Thank
you will
you so
get it.
much.
You will get it done.
That's sweet.
That's very
And I
encouraging.
explain this. Why would I intentionally slow down the mountain or anything when it's in our best interest to finish it? We have the money to finish it. It's just, it takes time. Whereas, like, I don't know what else to do. We're buying heavy equipment left and right to try to get this done.
When will you open up lots again to sell? Will you wait till those are full over there that we get
We
those
gotta
going?
wait before, we have to make sure that the county planning, zoning, TDEC, the sewer, all we're in the middle of all that negotiating, getting all that done. Before I say, hey, we're ready to go. What we've got on that mountain, let me just tell you, what we've got on there is a plat. I may even put it on the website. Our future goals for that mountain is 800 homes.
Yeah.
There you go. 800. We got 200 and I think 200 plus lots right now that are designated for it. We're putting 800 on there, which really, if you think about it, is not a lot. It's about, I think it's 5.5 homes per acre. And it's going to leave green space, it's going to leave trails, it's going to leave a lot of space in there. That's really not a lot of homes per acre.
Yeah,
you
and
can almost
two,
double that anywhere else.
and Tina, and maybe somebody else was asking too, when we leave here, when we leave the factory, I know what she's talking about. She said it won't be the same vibe. The community it will be more for the community, and we will still come to the communities and film and do.
We'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here. Yeah, like we will always be in and out.
Yeah.
And we're also wanting to move
I
the
got a home
factory.
here. Yeah.
Right, but we want to move the factory to somewhere else in Newport. We're not, going off to the moon. Yeah, right.
We'd love to stay in Cobb County if we can.
Would love to
or a
stay in
neighboring
Cobb County. Yeah.
But the noise and the traffic, we just need the space. And I think this would be a great climate control storage for all the people that live here.
How nice would it be for the residents to not have big trucks coming in anymore? They can walk around with their dogs and not have all this, whatever.
Milligan Mile, continue around.
Yeah, and not a bunch of trailers and stuff sitting around and materials and stuff. So I know they would appreciate that, and they will love the new stuff that we're adding to it. The washer, the laundry facility, the pavilions, the different kinds of the fire pits and things like that. So we want to have a big all residential for everybody to just enjoy the whole property, not just some of the property.
Yeah.
So we want that for everyone. Well, I think, listen, we have wore it out, did we not?
Amanda said, well, we'll be on there 30 minutes.
That's what I said.
I knew we'd be on there longer.
I've never told the truth.
Hey, I'm really grateful for you guys to tune in on this. We've got how many people, Amanda?
There is 495 and it got over 500 people. Thank you so much.
So thanks for tuning in. I know it's the middle of the day and you guys are all working and everything, but that's an amazing
That's amazing.
thing that you guys
And the
do.
people that sent in money, I didn't get to see each individual person, but $21.99 was sent, and we'll actually donate whatever money that we get from that. We'll donate that to Matt.
Yeah, it's all going to Matt. Our buddy's got cancer. And,
Yeah.
So.
Oh, a last question. Anna's Mobile Notary Public says, "Do you still do the 12 by 20s? And would you?" Not yet.
Nothing's off the table.
Nothing's off the
We're not
table.
building them right now. Yeah, and if we could, we would. We're bottlenecked right here, and we're sticking to our model homes.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm not opposed to building any of that.
No. So,
God.
well, I mean, listen, we did a good job today, didn't we? I'm telling you what, we went through all of our questions, everything that we thought that everybody might want to know. So we are,
Yeah.
we're working every day, working hard. We're, like he said earlier, we are going to be in Alabama on Monday. Okay, so we're going to be, we possibly may be live. I don't know if he's got Wi-Fi or something we can do. If not, we're going to do a show and then we'll post it. But we are going to be in Alabama on Monday.
Huntsville,
Alabama. And if you're familiar with Huntsville, I took my kids there when they were little, and we went to the Space Center and stuff like that, whatever they had there.
So it's going to be a 52 home community that's going to be offering tiny homes, our tiny homes on his project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My husband needs those stem cells. Where did you get that at?
What?
Do you want to say where you got your stem
Yeah,
cells?
BioAccelerator in Medellin, Colombia. BioAccel, C-E-L-L, BioAccelerator. Go on YouTube, look it up. You'll see a ton of UFC fighters, Joe Rogan, all these guys have been down there and done all
Matt
that.
Hughes. Matt Hughes.
Matt Hughes was down there. Chuck Liddell,
Chuck
guys,
Liddell.
UFC fighter guys.
Yeah.
I 100% stand behind what they do. It's an amazing thing. Safe, clean, amazingly.
You had a great experience. Beautiful place.
I hate to say this, it was better than the United States.
Well,
any hospital that I've been in the United States, it surpassed the quality here.
And beautiful people. He said the people were dressed up, like the ladies were dressed, the men were dressed. He said it was just a beautiful experience.
Yeah, the women were gorgeous, the men were handsome. What I liked about it is the culture down there was just really nice. You know, it was like the men. I like, the older men. You know how they're retired and they'll sit around and talk?
Yeah.
These guys had dress shirts, slacks.
Very nice.
And they come and they go to a
Did
diner.
they have hats on?
No.
No hats.
And they go to a diner and they get coffee and they're all sitting back. And if you go eat there, it's an event. So you don't go and eat, and you know how you get done eating, say, here, I get my wallet out. Hey, come get, I need my bill. When you go eat there, it's a 4-hour experience.
Wow.
I mean, you sit and you eat, and you laugh, and you
Wow.
talk. I couldn't do that. I didn't know to talk about. But it was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was cool. So it's a different culture. I think the biggest thing that I loved about it, because I just spent most of the time in the clinics and the hospitals.
Yeah.
And how clean and nice. A BioAccelerator leads you through every step of what you're going to do. They make sure that you know what you're doing, what's coming on, what's next. You're prepared.
God
You know where
bless
you're at,
America.
what you're going to eat, where you're going to go, all this stuff. And I'm going to tell you the biggest thing in your life for stem cells to work right is you have to get your life in order. You have to eat right. You have to sleep right. You have to take care of yourself. And you have to lose your weight. You have to get the weight off of your joints and all that stuff. And my whole life revolves around trying to be healthy. My whole life, everything. From minute I wake up till I'm in bed, how I sleep, everything is about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the older we get, it's harder to maintain that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all so much, and thanks for asking all the questions and asking about the everything. I mean, it was a whole rounded conversation.
I didn't mean to get into stem cells.
Well, I mean, everybody was wanting to know though where you had them done and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and it's been so beneficial. Anything that keeps you going keeps this company going. So we're for anything that keeps everything rolling there. So thank you guys so much. Want to say bye to Travis. Travis is so great. I think he's running to go get lunch. Thank you all so much for watching today. Look for us again. I mean, we've got a bunch of videos and stuff that's coming out. So be looking for all of those that we did yesterday, and we've got what we're doing a house tour today. We're going to post that on for Friday, and then Monday we will be in Alabama. So look for us then. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for asking. Thank you for caring. Thank you for the prayers and all of the comments and stuff. We can't thank you enough. We can't keep going if you all don't support us in one way or the other, whether it be not just financial. I mean, we need prayers. We need everything. We need all kinds of comments. We need stuff that inspires us.
Yeah.
We need encouragement. So that keeps us going. So there's many things that keeps this company going. It ain't just us. There's a whole team that we have all around, and then we have you guys as well. So thank you so much for participating.
Yeah,
So
remember, we got personal issues like you do.
yeah,
right?
we got personal issues.
We got a lot of stuff going
We got
on,
a lot of
family
stuff.
and everything too. So
Yep, exactly.
we're all in this the same way. And
Yep.
so yeah, we encourage you guys. Hope you're all having good, and just just keep your head up. Let's keep positive and keep going.
Desiree said I'm beautiful, but the lipstick's got to go. When October's over with, I'll get rid of the black lipstick, okay? But I got to keep it till then.
Yeah.
I got to keep my black lipstick. So
Oh, here comes.
here comes trouble. All right,
guys.
we better head out.
It's like the
Bye, guys.
All right. See
You
you.
ready? Bye.
Yo, we're live.
You
yeah.
want to come on here? Did you need to say something? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.